Musini judge. We listen and we don't judge.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't judge. Yeah.
I am not usually really big on condoms. Hence why I have these horror stories, you see?
Oh.
A myth I've heard, let's say you have any kind of STI, akitoka kojoa haraka, haizi pata.
Ati umesema nini?
I believe there's so many myths surrounding STIs. A prolapsed vagina. She's about prolapsed rectum. Mtu kama kienda kuzaa umepush sana pressure. Yani rectum inatoka.
Okay.
Sasa hii ingine pia ina.
Well, so that can't happen. I don't know about that.
Is this a normal conversation on a first date?
Hi guys, it's me, Noella from Girl Unfiltered.
Hi everybody, I'm Marlene from Speciaco, the podcast.
It's a beautiful day to be a black woman. This is Monday the Great from Girl Unfiltered.
Hello, majina kamili Aisha Onjiku, ile malkia kizazi kipya.
Find us at Control Z Tribe, subscribe, like, share on all our platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We are starting off with a game. It's called First Date Dilemmas. Let me pick up the first one.
Let them finish picking. Hi.
You're out with a tall, dark, and handsome stranger who's perfect in every way until they confess they're part of a no-vax group and believe vaccines, even HPV ones, are dangerous. How do you handle the conversation? How to handle the conversation is just like, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it? Please enlighten me. After that, I block, delete. I won't be outrightly rude because I'll be so confused by just the eye candy.
You're on a date with a 6'5", gorgeous, successful entrepreneur, my type, who ticks every box until he says he's never bought condoms in his life because he doesn't trust them. What's your next move? I wouldn't date someone under the age of 25. So na miaka yake above 25 na hiyo urefu yote, if they've never used or trusted in condoms. So honestly, I think that is now ignorance.
A deal breaker for you.
I'd actually walk out.
Your date is a ridiculously good-looking doctor who's been giving you tips about skin health all night. Okay.
Hey.
Then they casually say genital warts aren't a big deal because, quote, everyone has them at some point. How do you respond? Ati umesema nini? Ati everyone has them. Wewe shetani ashindwe.
Alright, cool. You're out with a funny and charming fitness trainer. During the date, they admit they never tell their new partners about their herpes diagnosis unless asked. Do you keep the vibe going or call it out? You call it out, huh? Is this a normal conversation on a first date?
Where is the direction of the conversation? Because you can bump into it and you're like, oh, but they do you know about STIs and all that. Though, I don't think there's any manual or anything that is stipulated to be like to be discussed on the first date. However, if it comes out and he says that, then I'll be like, how would you have honest and comfortable conversation about STIs, STDs, and safe sex? And so I would like to start with Noella.
I don't have time to beat about the bush, and sometimes I may come as being abrasive. This guy, alikuwa amenifuata. Akanipata kwa kona vizuri. You know, I just turned to him, I asked him, do you have condoms? He just looked at me and said, hey. I was like, what is that for?
Yeah.
He's like, I had not thought that far.
Maybe he wanted to like establish a relationship.
What
relationship?
What relationship?
For 1 year. Alikuwa literally anomba.
I'm like, well, me, I like being prepared. Because there's no way we're going to do this without a condom. I need you to get that. I need you to understand that. I remember him saying, oh, kwa hivyo wewe ni wale lazima tuende tupimwe kwanza.
What do you mean?
And then he's like, so tukienda kupimwa alafu.
What
then
do you mean?
Do you know what I said? I said we're still going to use
protection,
condoms.
Yeah.
Then he told me, itakuwa ya kazi gani kwenda kupimwa?
Red flag. I am not usually really big on condoms. Musini judge. We listen and we don't judge.
We don't.
Yeah, we don't judge. Yeah.
Hence why I have these horror stories. You see, before I do like commit in that way, we have the conversation. Wewe, uko na ukedi? Sina, ha ha ha. Do you have STIs, STDs? Kama gani? Ati mimi niko na kaswende, si kaswende. Like, yoyote tu herpes. Sina. Romp. Later, consequences pia hazijoke. Wewe utakuwa pale unasusu hot sus. Having like the stench of a fish down there, and now you have to pay for your actions and go the long route. That was way back when I was still young, daft and naive. But now that I am a grown-ass woman, almost developing a frontal lobe, I am at a stage whereby, you live, you learn, okay?
Yeah.
Going forward, I'll be like more conscious about it. Because once bitten, 537 times shy, I'll not be like very quick to jump into bed with someone and forgo hizo conversations za we
Uko nayo?
Vaa balloon bwana. Weka koti. Hii hapa tuingie hivyo.
Ukijifikiria mwenyewe, you don't trust yourself 100%, right? Utaanza kufikiria, when's the last time I got tested? The last partner that I had, did we use protection or not? Was it even someone I'm familiar with? Like, you can really question a lot when it comes to self, right? So kama mwenyewe hujiamini 100%, what about the other person? In the beginning, you have to have that conversation.
I think for it to be so comfortable that someone is able to open up. Because again, remember, when it comes to reproductive health, you can protect without disclosing.
What do you mean you can protect without disclosing?
I don't know how to put this.
Just put it
But
the way you put it.
I can care about you, but maybe I have tested. You see the way you can want to disclose to someone, and then you start by, what do you know about HIV? Alafu immediately you tell me, hey, mimi ukimwi Z. And honestly, maybe I love you and you're coming from a point of, I just don't have this information. Then maybe slowly by slowly, I'll just be like, if I know maybe I have gonorrhea, I'll be like, let's just use a condom. Like, I don't have to tell you the reason as to why I want us to use a condom. Until the time that maybe I'll heal and everything like that. And then I feel like I'm comfortable now to share, then I can.
Lack of disclosure is just like lying by omission.
Exactly.
No.
Yes, it is. There's no way I am going to come and kiss you on your lips. And I know I have that nini ile inakonga hapa hivi kwa mdomo. Nikuje nikupe na maybe sasa hiyo wewe hujaiona vizuri na ndio mimi alafu upate.
Then that is not protecting. I get your context, and I think it varies depending on the context. Because do you know of HIV discordant couples where one person is living with HIV and the other person is not? Because even for these discordant couples, like they do assisted disclosure where they come to a healthcare provider, and then this person is literally taken through step by step. HIV is transmitted by this, you can get HIV from this. So it's like that assisted disclosure part. So to me, I'm like, you can actually protect. But again, another disclaimer is these people must be really caring for them to actually protect you without telling you. So it's a very small percentage of people.
Yeah, I'm still off on that completely. I think
so. You prefer being told?
I think it's from a very, very selfish point of view.
Yeah, I want you to myself.
Do not have a relationship with me if you know you are disclosing something and we may have sexual relations and you're not telling me.
No, there's the bit of I will actually initiate condom conversation. Like, let's use, and I demand for it. That is what I'm saying when I say protecting without disclosure. It's like I'm ensuring that in everything that we're doing, there's no way I will transmit STI, this STI to you.
Okay.
Can you ensure if you're HIV positive and your partner is not, take your medication vizuri if that you are not using a condom, then it means you can't transmit. You are likely in a marriage for you to be a discordant couple.
Okay, that one is already why you're in it.
Yeah.
But still, even if we're married, just tell me I decide if I'm leaving you or not.
That is part of stigma.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you not part of
that is coming out as
It is
stigma.
not part of stigma. According to me, it is part first and foremost. You cheated on me and you were careless.
What
Why
if I was born with
No. Why are you assuming that's the only transmission of HIV
What
is
if
through
I was
sex?
born with it?
I believe there's so many myths surrounding about STIs. Me, I shared one earlier on, a prolapsed vagina. She's about prolapse rectum. Mtu kama akienda kuzaa umepush sana pressure. Yani rectum
okay.
inatoka.
Okay.
Sasa hii ingine pia inashuka
Oh, so that can't happen? I don't know about that.
I don't know. Okay. But I don't know why I think it's a myth. But I could Google.
If you have any question, like yenye sasa Noela anatuambia hapa, just make sure you go on wazzii.ke, that is wazzii.ke. It's a chatbot. And if you feel like the chatbot is not responding to your satisfaction, again, you can call and talk to a healthcare provider. And if you feel like you want to acquire any service or test for any HIV or STI, you can actually present yourself to a healthcare provider that is who you're partnering with and actually acquire these services. So, badala ya Google, you use Wazzii later. I think a myth I've heard ni ati wanaume. Okay, I know women, we are receivers, hence we are most affected. But akiingia, let's say you have any kind of STI, akitoka kojoa haraka, haizi pata STI. Yeah, and that is like a myth.
Akikojoa haraka au gena maji baridi immediately.
Baridi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mbona si moto?
Maybe moto ina catalyze.
Then
Inachemka kwa mambo ya
The myth I know about is you can't get STIs if you have one partner. It's only people with multiple partners.
Nairobi.
My friend.
Constant.
It's a big myth.
Yeah, it is.
Just because you have one partner doesn't mean you are safe.
And you should have conversations with those people.
Exactly. Like, see ati tulikuwa na conversation when you were getting into the relationship 3 years ago. Frequently, once in a while, naanza kunuka kama samaki. Form, is everything okay? Because sometimes it might be a UTI. Say you just go poking fingers in his face. Excuse me, sir. Umekuwa ukitembea nje. Where has that road been? Tarimbo ni kama kuna mdudu. Sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes maybe wewe ndio uko na UTI. So when something like that happens, on open and honest conversations.
I think another myth is people that use contraceptives, especially IUD, na depo, they can't get STIs.
Really?
Yeah. Please, just know those ones protect against pregnancy, not STIs kabisa.
Or just family planning in general.
Yes. You still have to condomize.
There's this other myth about STIs, ni only symptomatic. Like lazima tu uone umefura gwado pass
Urungo.
Tarimbo iko na mdudu. Ama when you're peeing it burns. Ama unajikuna kuna vitu aziko. Ndio ujue ala STI. Daktari iko shida. Zingine kama like HPV iko all the way up in your cervix. How are you going to see like changes in your cervix? Ama zingine ni asymptomatic.
I think another one, and this is common and we've not mentioned, is like STIs are only transmitted through sexual intercourse. That is a myth. We have other STIs through contact. You can get them. And not just penetration through the vagina. As always said, some can
throat,
cancer on the throat.
Orifices.
So yeah.
Or even the anus.
Look on ambele la uzalanyo.
Exactly.
So you've done the foreplay, so you are about to get down. Okay, so kwani mimi nakaa niko na nini? Kwani mimi yo, there's no way
I can.
There's no certain look at mtu ako na STI.
Wewe unakaa uko na kaswende.
Nafaa kukaa hivi. Yeah, so I think we really over. Ama kwani oni trust?
As you're thinking about the common myths, guys, you don't have to struggle. This information, we have it verified, we have it authentic, and we have it to respond according to how you want it to be asked to you. Just remember, we have a chatbot and we have plugged that in. Wazzii.ke. I won't go into details into that. It has been an amazing day to be on set with gorgeous ladies. Yes. Stacey Ako, the podcast. Girls Unfiltered.
Well, remember to continue this conversation at Control Z Tribe on all our social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, na pale Facebook tuambie myths gani unajua kuhusu STIs, STDs na gani unajua ni facts. It's been a lovely time to have you. This is Monday the Great. Adios muchachos.
Adios muchachos.